welcome to Navigating Teen Life. I'm Gabriella, and today I'm here with Keely Singer, who is joining us as our celebrity spotlight. Keely is an entertainer, vocalist, voice coach, and owner of Singer Studios.
Thank you so much for having me.
Keely, first, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into singing?
Well, I grew up here in Pittsburgh, and I actually went to North Allegheny High School, and that's where I was very involved in the musicals. And I was taking voice lessons downtown at Carnegie Mellon. I knew I wanted to pursue music, so I went on to college and got a musical theater degree at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. There I recorded my first album, and I began doing some regional theater contracts. I got on some cruise ships as a guest entertainer and performer, and I got to travel and see the world. I ended up in Chicago for about 7 years, where I performed with wedding orchestras, and I did a lot of one-woman shows. And then ultimately ended up here in Pittsburgh, my hometown. And this is where I started my own voice studio, and I also perform with two local bands, InTransit Band and Jeff Jemerson's Airborne.
That is so awesome. What is one thing you wish you would have known about the entertainment industry when you were just starting out?
Well, I think it's great when young singers think they know who they are, but I think it's hugely important for vocalists to be as flexible and versatile as possible, not just a one-trick pony. If you want to try and make a regular living in this business, it's best to be as versatile and perform as many varieties of music as you can. And like I said, I moved around a lot, and I had to reinvent myself as a singer. When I lived in Nashville, there wasn't a whole lot of theater there, so I ended up singing country music. Then I moved to Chicago, and it was a jazz town, so I had to become a jazz singer. On the cruise ship, we did 3 different shows, ranging from opera to rock and roll to Broadway. And then back home in Pittsburgh, singing these wedding bands, it's mostly pop and up-tempo dance music. So the more versatile you can be, the more likely you can make a consistent living out of it.
That is so cool. You've coached a lot of young singers and teens at your studio throughout the years. What are some things you tell them to keep them motivated and help them stay positive when we all know this industry is really tough?
It is really tough. Attitude is everything. There's going to be a lot of rejection in this business, and it's going to be easy to get beat down and want to give up. But if you stay positive, take every rejection as constructive criticism and move on and make yourself better. And if you feel like you need to take a break, it's okay. But find some other creative outlets, and then when you're ready to jump back in the game, find a mentor that can help keep you accountable and hold you to your goals, and continue to go for it.
Awesome. What advice do you have for teens right now who may be discouraged that the entertainment industry is so disrupted by COVID?
Yes, it is definitely a bizarre time, and it's so hard to not be able to do what you love to do. I know I've had probably just 2 gigs since March, when I'm used to performing every single weekend. And I know a lot of my students, they've been, working so hard to land that dream role, and they worked so hard, and then the show was canceled. It's so frustrating, but I tell all my students, right now is the time to hone your craft. Don't stop taking online lessons. Try and learn as much as you can right now. Build your repertoire. Learn as much material as you possibly can. Focus on your technique. Maybe you need to polish up your resume. Maybe it's a time to finally do that demo reel that you've been needing to do for a long time.
Thinking back to when you were my age, what was the hardest part about being a teen, and how did you deal with it?
I think just wanting everyone's approval. It was really hard, and I think especially in this day and time with social media, everyone is so fixated on how many friends they have, how many likes they get, how many subscribers they get. And I truly think it's more important, especially as artists, even though we crave that approval, to really be true to who you are as an artist and be honest and real. And I found recently just posting, very vulnerable videos of me singing lately and, our recent struggles. I found more people connect to my music and have related to me more recently because I'm being raw and vulnerable and real. And it's, at the end of the day, it's only about you.
Thank you for all of your advice, and thank you so much for being our celebrity spotlight. And to all of our viewers, thanks for watching. And together, we're navigating teen life.